Okay, there's a certain iPod app that I wanted to review, and it's called Plague Inc. with a full stop, and it's from Endemic Creations, and I wanted to look at it because of the 5 orange stars on that app. When I saw the name of the game, I was like, oh goody, you get to save everybody from the plague and save the world and stop humanity going extinct. Then I realised it was the other way around. So yeah, literally, it's a game where you're playing as a plague, and you have to go around and kill as many people as you can until there is literally no one else to kill. Okay, so you pick your difficulty, go to the plague type that you want to use, but obviously all of them are locked at the start, so you have no choice but to choose the bacterial one first. Then you get to this part where you get to name your disease. I started off sensibly and typed in Dark Death, then I thought OCEHDOFD, which was meant to stand for Obsessive Compulsive Extremely High Dangerous Organ Failure Disorder. Then I thought, wait, no, that's not a good name, I better think of something better. So I started thinking, and I stopped thinking, and I typed in Yo Mama. Because it's my plague, I get to call it anything I like. A few taps later, then the game says, please wait while your game is loading. Well, no crap, the game has to load, doesn't it? A few seconds later, the game loads, and I start to think, this game looks like Google Maps. Is it Google Maps, except it's just got boats and planes flying everywhere? So now I've got to pick a country to start my plague, and the game says to me, click on the poorest country to start on, so I felt guilty when I clicked on Africa. How mean can I be? I mean, they have loads of problems, and now they got Yo Mama now spreading through the country, because remember, I called for plague Yo Mama. So all I'm doing now is watching, waiting for the infected meter to keep going up and up and up, and God knows how much numbers it goes up to. Then after a while, when I wait for such a long time, it starts spreading to other parts of the country, and then later it actually spreads to a completely different country altogether. Then every once in a while you get DNA points which you use to evolve your plague, so you can make it so it spreads on animals and different species and like loads of different random things. But if you ask me though, it doesn't seem much of a game, doesn't it? I mean, all you do is click on random stuff, wait for like a few minutes, then it makes you click on more things, and then it just keeps repeating. But still, it's way better than Simpsons Tapped Out. I mean, everything you do in that game takes you like 24 hours, and you're thinking, God, do you want me to play the game or not? Or do you want me to sleep over it until you finally finish what you're doing and let me carry on with the freaking game? Anyway, back to the game. Now, after you do this and that for quite a long time, you finally get to the point that your plague has literally just about killed everybody. Congratulations, Yo Mama has killed everybody in the whole wide world. But do you really win though? That's the question, because if you killed everybody in the whole world, surely you're dead as well if you're in this game as well. So there's no way of winning, and there's no way of losing, because when you lose, the plague's won. So, in conclusion, Plague Inc. is quite a good game, even though the whole game is about mass murdering everybody in the whole entire globe. But I didn't feel evil enough when I finished the game, so remind me if they make an iPod app where you're driving a car on fire and you have to run over the most babies as possible.